I want in this segment to raise questions, unanswered questions about Paul Pelosi that show us that we're really not getting the full story here. And we maybe never will, because now that this is a federal case, if they're able to get this guy to plea bargain and get a long prison sentence, then there won't be a trial. And if there's no trial, the facts won't really come out. And I think that is actually what the federal government wants in this case. They want to keep everything under wraps, and they want their kind of media narrative to be the one that people sort of gullibly believe. First of all, we've had facts that keep changing. And if you think about it, there's no reason for the changes, but nevertheless, first Pelosi knew the guy, then he didn't. First there were 3 people there, now 2. Both guys had hammers, no, only one. Both of them were in their underwear. No, just Pelosi. So wait, how is it the case that the police kept putting out false information? In fact, it's not just the police. I listened to the audio tape, and you can hear the policemen. They're reporting on what Paul Pelosi said, and he was able to name his assailant, and he also called him a friend. So how does the fact that Paul Pelosi called him a friend square with the fact that he didn't know him? Oh, he was being intimidated. The man was right there. And so he called him a friend because he was trying to sort of create an atmosphere in which the guy wouldn't really suspect anything. That makes no sense. Paul Pelosi was alone in the bathroom. Remember, he convinced the guy, I want to take a bathroom break. Evidently, the guy was like, oh, sure, go take a bathroom break. Paul Pelosi's like, well, you know what? My cell phone's in the bathroom. I'm charging it there. Who charges a cell phone in the bathroom? Nevertheless, Paul Pelosi makes his way into the bathroom. And here's my favorite part. So he was under no pressure he could have told the police whatever he wants. He didn't say, I'm being attacked. There's an attacker in my house with a hammer. He didn't say any of that. He sort of tells the police that they should do kind of a wellness check on him. And then guess what? He comes out of the bathroom. Now think about this. If you are faced with an assailant with a hammer threatening you and you run to the bathroom to make a call and you somehow manage to make a call, wouldn't you lock yourself in the bathroom? But no. Paul Pelosi comes marching back out, which tells me he didn't feel threatened at all. And now one reason not to feel threatened is he knows the guy. Another reason not to feel threatened is that for whatever reason he didn't know the guy, but he thought the situation could be easily diffused. Now, how did this guy, David DePape, get in? Think about it. No armed security, no security personnel at all at the Speaker of the House's house. No cameras, no surveillance, no alarm system. This is San Francisco. It's a dangerous city. You're talking about a high government official. So where's the security camera footage? Why haven't we seen any of it? What, isn't there any? Are the Pelosi so dumb that they don't even bother to get this kind of security? Nobody bothers to get it for them? Or option number 2, I go with option number 2, there is this information available, but they don't want to release it. They don't want to release the surveillance footage. They don't want to release the body cam footage. Why? Because that's going to tell what really happened. And that may very well contradict the sort of narrative that they're trying to build around all this. What are the details about the hammer? Did this guy David bring his hammer? He comes with a hammer. And, or did he find the hammer in Pelosi's house? Or did he grab it or did Paul Pelosi come up with a hammer and David DePape then grabs the hammer from Pelosi? If David DePape didn't bring a hammer, this would seem not to be some kind of a premeditated attack. Maybe he showed up for whatever reason, or for other reasons, things got out of hand, and then the hammer came on the scene. How was Paul Pelosi allowed to take this bathroom break? Does that make any sense to you? And finally, how is it that the attack only occurred when the police got there? If this guy was a real assailant, Why would he leave Paul Pelosi alone? No attack. Police come, then he attacks him. What kind of sense does that make? And what kind of sense does the police reaction make? Why didn't they draw their weapons? Why didn't they shoot the guy? I'm not necessarily even saying shoot to kill him, shoot to bring him down, shoot to stop him. Why didn't that happen? That would seem to be the logical, if this guy is actually smashing Paul Pelosi's head with a hammer. None of this really makes any sense. I don't think we should believe a word of it. Of course, it's being deployed politically. That's the other convenient thing about this. The left loves to create, this is a MAGA guy nonsense. This is a Berkeley nudist. Obviously paranoid, so his paranoia flies in all different directions, but there's no MAGA motive here. They're trying to take the blame away from the episode itself, and place it on somebody, by the way, who's thousands of miles away. Guess who? None other than Donald J. Trump.